Hello, welcome to Frog Song Pond. I'm Cathryn Falwell, and I make picture books. I make the pictures and I make the words, so that makes me the illustrator and the author of my books. Today, we're going to read a book, but first I want to tell you a little about where I am. I'm up in my tree house. It's a treehouse for old ladies. It has a rocking chair and it has steps instead of a ladder, and it has lots of screens so I can look out over the pond. You can't see here because of the light, but this is what I can see from my treehouse. This is Frog Song Pond, and there's lots of animals that live there. This is my treehouse. Looks like this, and that's where I am right now. Sometimes I let children visit me too. This book is called Gobble, Gobble, and there's my name, Cathryn Falwell. And what do you think makes that sound? What kind of animal says gobble, gobble? That's right, it's a turkey. This book is about wild turkeys who live outside all the time. And here are some of their feathers. Sometimes when the wild turkeys come through my yard looking for acorns, they drop some of their feathers. Or sometimes when they're flying, they drop feathers. And sometimes when you're in the woods, you might find some feathers from wild turkeys. It doesn't hurt them to lose the feathers, but it's kind of fun to find them. This is what they look like. Aren't they funny? They're little tiny heads and they have really big feet. Sometimes in the wintertime, the turkeys come and they walk across the ice. It looks like they're ice skating, doesn't it? They slip and slide. They're pretty funny birds. Okay, let's get to the story. Here's Gobble Gobble. On the end sheets you see, little footprints. They look like arrows, don't they? That's the kind of footprint a turkey leaves on the snow or in the sand or in mud. You won't see them in the grass, but you'll see them if they can leave a footprint with their big feet. Gobble, gobble. See the cardinal and the two chickadees? Here's where the story takes place. If you look closely, you can see Jenny. She just got off the school bus, and her mama's working in the garden. Okay. Spring is here. Arrows mark the muddy ground. Striped brown feathers are all around. What's that funny gobbling sound? Can you say, gobble, gobble, gobble? And those are the feathers she found, like the ones I showed you. Turkeys. A flock of birds with big, strong feet. Turkeys look for seeds to eat. One day I wake and look outside. Turkey toms spread feathers wide. Toms strut and puff to look their best. Turkey hens make shallow nests. The boys are called toms, and the girls are called hens. And they make nests on the ground. Summer days are filled with fun. Turkey babies hatch and run. Turkey babies are called poults. Isn't that a funny word? Can you say it? Poults. Gobble, gobble, gobble. On rainy days, I have to dash. Turkeys dart through puddles, splash. Do you make splashes when you run through puddles? Autumn leaves are red and gold. Turkeys crunch with footsteps bold. There's Jenny raking leaves, playing in the leaves. See those little chickadees? The ground becomes an icy sheet. Turkeys skate on wobbly feet. Remember I showed you that picture of them on the ice on the pond, sliding around? Cold winds blow and bring a freeze. Turkeys roost up in the trees. So there's the turkeys up in the trees. It's very funny to watch a wild turkey fly. They're so big. And there's Jenny. She's inside reading a book and she has her bunny slippers on. Winter brings the first white snow. Turkey footprints in a row. There's those little arrow shapes again through the snow. There she is playing in the snow with her dog. Feathers fluffed for winter chills. Wild turkeys slide down slippery hills. What do you think? Do you think turkeys would really slide in the snow? It's pretty funny, isn't it? I don't know that they'd be that silly. But Jenny's on the sled. The year is coming to an end. Turkeys know that I'm their friend. She put some seeds around her snowman, and she even put some seeds on top so the turkeys would hop up there. Pretty funny. Okay, one more time. Can you say gobble, gobble? Gobble, gobble. In the back of the book, there's some notes about wild turkeys and some information about them. And then there's a fun game to play with animal footprints. Who do you think made those footprints? So I hope you enjoyed Gobble Gobble, and sometime you might want to walk around outside and see what you can find. Maybe it'll be turkeys, maybe you'll see other things, plants and animals and things growing, and you could even make your own book. You could take some paper like this and punch 2 holes and put some ribbon or string through it. You could make your own little book that you could make pictures and write words about what you see outside. Well, I hope to see you again soon at Frog Song Pond, and happy reading. Bye-bye.